Hello, students. Let's read this problem together. Owen organized three boxes of marbles as followed. He has box R, box T, box S. Which of the following statements is true? So let's look at the important information that they gave us in the table. We have three different boxes, and there's two color marbles. Except in box S, there are no blue marbles, just red marbles. So the only thing that could happen in any of these boxes is we could draw a red marble or we could draw a blue marble. So let's figure that out. Okay, so let's look at box R. In box R, we have 12 red marbles and we have 14 blue marbles. So remember that whenever we make a probability, or when we're trying to find probability, we will put how many of that event can occur over the total. So if we're looking for red, we're going to put red over the total. So we have 12 red over, we need a total. So 12 plus 14. So 12 plus 14 is 26. So 12 over 26. Okay, so let's look at the blue marbles then. For the blue marbles, there was 14. We're going to put blue on top, 14 out of the total 26. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the very next box, which is box T. In box T, there are 9 red marbles and there are 12 blue marbles. So how many total marbles are in that box? Can we figure it out? Yes, 12 plus 9 is 21. So we have 21 marbles in box T. So let's right here, we had a total of 26 and of 21. And so for the red, we have 9 out of 21. And for the blue, we have 12 out of 21. And for box S, what is the probability of getting a red marble? There are 9 red marbles and there are not any blue marbles. So the total number of marbles in this box is 9. So look at what happens when we try to select a red marble. We will always get a red marble. That is called a 100% probability, and that is certain. Okay. So what if we were to try to get a blue marble from box S? What will happen? Can I get a blue marble from box S? No. Why can't I get a blue marble from box S? Oh, there are none. So if there are 0 blue marbles in box S, that means 0 out of 9. That would be 0% chance of me getting the blue marble. And that is called impossible. It is impossible to get a blue marble. Okay, so now that we know the probabilities of each, let's take a look at our statements. The probability of randomly selecting a red marble from box R. So let's look at box R. That would be 12 out of 26. A red marble from box R is the same as the probability of randomly selecting a blue marble from box T. So let's look at box T and blue. That would be 12 out of 21. So it is true that they both have 12 marbles. So box R has 12 red marbles and box T has 12 blue marbles. but the probability, remember, is over the total, and their totals are not the same. So 12 out of 26 is not the same probability as 12 out of 21. That is false. Okay, let's look at our next statement. The probability of randomly selecting a blue marble from box T. So let's look at box T. For blue, again, we got 12 over 21. So this one right here is for this as well. And it says is less than the probability of randomly selecting a red marble from box S. So remember, box S was the one that did not have any blue marbles. So remember what we said about getting a red marble from box S? It was 100%. It was certain. 100%. So if I know that I am going to get a red marble in box S for sure, that is the highest probability that I can get of getting anything. Certain. Like there is no way I'm not going to get it. But of getting a blue marble for T, there is a chance that I might not get it because there are red marbles in there. So 12 out of 21 is a percent that's even less than 100%. Even if I don't figure out the percent, right? 12 out of 21 is going to give me a percent that is less than 100% because 100% is the highest percent possible. So this is true. Because any percent other than 100 is going to be less than 100%. Okay, let's look at letter C just to see and continue to talk about these kinds of situations. So letter C says the probability of randomly selecting a red marble from box R. Let's go back and look at box R. Remember box R? We had 12 red marbles. And look at what it says, 12 out of 14 though. Can you see what they did wrong there? We have our probability for red from box R. We said 12 out of 26. So what do you think they did wrong? Yes, they just put the red on top and the blue on bottom. We don't do that for probability. The bottom is always the total of all of the items or all of the things, possibilities that could happen. So this is definitely wrong. Letter D, the probability of randomly selecting a red marble from box S. Remember box S was the one that had only red marbles. So that is 100%. We figured that out when we said there is no way we can get a blue marble. We're always going to get a red marble from box S. So we're 100% sure. That is certain. We are 100% certain that we are going to get a red marble from box S. So how can that be less than selecting a blue marble from box R? Look at box R. There are 14 blue marbles out of 26. That's a little bit more than half, but it's not 100%. So 100% is not going to be less than a fraction that is less than 100%. Does everybody see that? So I could actually figure out the percent here, but I don't need to because I can see that 14 out of 26 is going to be less than 100%. And 100% is always greater than any other percent that's less than 100. So we know that this is false. How can 100% be less than a lower percent? So the correct answer here is B. The probability of randomly selecting a blue marble from box T is less than the probability of selecting a red marble from box S, because in box S we are certain, that is 100% sure, that we are going to get a red marble.